Maggie. Today I'll be talking about Pluto through the houses and the signs. So Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, co-ruler with Mars. Scorpio is the 8th house. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It has a very, very long transit. It's, one of the outer planets. So currently it's in Capricorn, and so I'm just going to begin with Pluto in Aries, or the first house. Well, for one thing, if you have Pluto on your ascendant, or in Aries, or in the first house, which is Aries house, it would give you a very strong presence and powerful personality, very magnetic personality. People would feel your presence. It would color you kind of like Scorpio. So very, very powerful, intense personality. And you could use that power. You could be a powerful leader. So you would probably have to temper it a bit because of the Mars aggression that you already have, because your ruler is Mars. And Pluto and Mars are co-ruler of Scorpio. So it would just really add, it would make you a very, very dominant personality, which can be good. It can have its ups and downs. It's just how you use it. But your powers of attraction and your presence is just felt. You wouldn't have to say a word. You could walk into a room and people know you're there, or not even see you, would feel you there because it's that powerful. So that's a very, very strong placement. And on your ascendant, it would be your body. And in Aries as well. The first house is your body, your personality, how you present. So you would present as Scorpio. Very, very powerful, intense personality, a lot of depth. And so you could use that. I mean, not everyone's a rock star or on stage, but I mean, there's different ways. Say you're a writer, your prose would be powerful. I mean, it would have such enormous depth. Anyway, Pluto in the second house is all about assets and money, material gain, material goods, rather. So Pluto in Taurus would be almost a compulsion and obsession to make money. I mean, that would be your number one priority. You would just always be striving to make more and more money. Perhaps maybe a little greed, or maybe not. Maybe just you're just obsessed with material things, or material things and material gain could come to you through an inheritance, because Pluto rules Scorpio, which is joint assets. So there would be transformation in your material assets. They could somehow change. You could go, from a very strong portfolio to losing everything, and then back again, or which is unlikely, but it's just transformation in your material assets, or a very strong compulsion, almost obsession with making money. It's all about making money, gathering, acquiring material assets, and that's just an all-important value to you, having Pluto in the second house. And you could be ruthless about it. So you could go to any lengths to make money. You could do it through, I was going to say, through criminal enterprise. Um, I'm just talking about the darker side of Pluto. Um, yeah. So anyway, that would be not that all not that all signs that have Pluto, are obsessive and compulsive, but it can be. It definitely can be. With you, it would be all about money, material assets. With Gemini, it's about communication. So for you, it would be good because your ruler Mercury, um, your communication is more like a lot of chatter, just a lot of sociability, socializing with a lot of different people, acquaintances. So with Pluto there, it would just make your communication so deep. You would just go to these esoteric depths with your communication and talk about maybe really dark things, or talk about Scorpio related themes. I mean, nothing would be off limits for you. Say if you were a rapper, and I did someone's chart, I believe, that had Pluto in the third house. So there's no boundaries with your communication. So you could rap about anything, might have been Eminem. Anyway, yeah, so you just love to talk about. There are no taboos in what you talk about. It's uncensored, and you're just free, and a lot. Your communication is a lot deeper than Gemini with, say, Mercury there, because Pluto is all about transformation. So somehow you would be transformed through your communication. Um, Somehow through your communication, or through something perhaps you hear. Anyway, Pluto in the fourth house is a lot of transformation and intensity, probably growing up in your household, in your home, because the fourth house is Cancer's house. It's ruled by the moon, and that's your childhood. Could be your mother, your children could be very headstrong, Scorpion. Your mother could be very moody, very intense and passionate and domineering is the word rather than moody, domineering. Yes, because it's ruler of Scorpio, and to have that in your home, Cancer home environment, it could be that maybe there was some woundedness in your childhood where your ego maybe was fractured, or your some event in your childhood, transformed who you are on some level, or there could be continual Plutonian experiences in your life that are continually transforming your home environment, and maybe you keep trying to get it right, and just, or there's just many different ways to, but your home environment could be, it could be very intense, I don't know that it would be all that peaceful, but it can be. I mean, it can have the potential for a very healing, satisfying home environment once you survive your childhood, or perhaps your mother. You might have mom issues, but it can make you obsessive and compulsive about getting your home environment right. And trying to perhaps work out issues with your